The whole day I was sleeping, guys. What is up? What's up with all of you? Let me know how your day went. Have you traded or have you looked for your possible setups? Let me know. Okay. And I'll be reading your chat as well. Let me just fix the screen so that I don't miss your chat. Okay, so what is these blue two lines? Let me explain that for a second so that you don't get confused. You see this area, like these two blue lines on this chart. I'll go on this chart. Okay, I just on the hourly level or on the daily level. Let me start from the daily first, then go back to the hourly. Okay, here. So above that high, this was the first bearish fair value. Okay, so I don't want to draw a huge box. I just draw two lines over there. When price went above that, price came back inside that area. Every time it came here, yes, I know there is a bullish fair value, but the wicks, look here, in 1 minute also. Okay, it just came past that much, the immediate next candle sent it higher. So I'm looking into that fair value, this fair value, a specific fair value. Next time it came, went higher, now it came, it's reacting from there. But I have quite a few sell side liquidities sitting right around these areas, even lower as well, but I have pretty good amount of buy side liquidities as well. Now for this specific area or this specific moment, you see this 15 minutes inversion fair value. Look on the left chart, I will show you the 15 minutes fair value. I'm not utilizing or using that since it was completely filled up, but market failed to go above, even take this high. Okay, like this liquidity on the 1 minute. So that fair value during this entire movement, okay, entire movement, what market did was it had, okay, I'm on the same chart, it had this huge hourly fair value gap, it had this bullish 15 minutes fair value gap. I'm expecting market will go lower maybe for now, and the last hour it will go little higher and keep the daily fair value gap as a long fair value or something. And on the hourly it's a huge week as well. So let me mark the CE. Let's see how it reacts around that area. I don't want to put it too long or too far since the day is not too far from finishing. However, as I said, like this fair value, but during this PM session, even the AM session as well, like when 10 AM gave us this move and at 11 AM we had this move, we had a 15 minutes fair value, we had an hourly fair value. I'll just put a mark here, okay, just on the top portion so that it doesn't go very like crazy over there, because it's a huge fair value. If I put like this and go to 1 minute, it will be a, okay, let me show you on the 1 minute, keeping it that way. So from the AM session till the PM session, this is what market was doing. Okay, for a very, like, see this, from this area market is going to the upper. Even before that, okay, from here when the 15 minute was confirmed around this area, see the 12 PM candle. So when this candle closed, okay, when this candle closed, the 11:59, it confirmed the 15 minutes bullish fair value gap. It's not until there, it's from here. Okay, so it confirmed the 15 minutes bullish fair value gap. The very next candle, 12 PM candle, from here it didn't confirm actually. That is where the 15 minutes candle closed. 12:15 was the time it was confirmed. So this candle confirmed the bullish fair value. Now when the bullish fair value was confirmed, market came inside the bullish fair value, went little higher, next it digged lower, but on the 15 minutes, look on the 15 minutes chart, the body was respecting perfectly. Okay, the wick came until this far, maybe that's the middle point of this last down close candle. I'm not calling it a order block straight away, because to confirm this as my order block, it had to go above that level. Okay, those levels. So yeah, I mean 15 minutes fair value was confirmed, market traded there, market went into the hourly fair value, came back again into the 15 minutes fair value, again went to the hourly. Like the whole time when I'm putting my mouse here, look into like these areas, see this wick, that is where the 50 in 1 minute market came lower. It created this BPR or balance price range over here. Okay, not that big, because you have to take the common area, and that's the common area. Middle point respect, market went higher, very choppy price action, went until the upper portion of the hourly bearish fair value, indecision. Again market came to the 15 minutes, showed some possible reversal. You see, like created some bullish fair values as well. It's creating bearish fair value on its way down so many areas. It created bullish fair value, again market came here, went there. This was the price action during the AM session, or even lunch hour, PM session, however you want to call the whole area. After that, at 2 PM the silver bullet started, market went to that bearish 1 hour bearish fair value gap slow, at the same time this low, and like that fair value, and this was the break of a structure that happened over here. Okay, like this is a break of a structure, it's not a market structure shift. Why? If you look carefully, look from here until here. Okay, so market was following this, it's consistently creating lower lows and lower highs until this, until this, until this, until this, until this. So now this is a break of a structure, but since I have a lot of, you know, like, see, it failed to create any fair value. If it goes higher like this way, okay, like you can call this is a liquidity graph, this is a market structure shift. If it goes higher from here that way, okay, it has taken all these liquidities, it came until this far of this move, until this far. Okay, and now it's going higher, but it is displacing. I can see that, or I can say that it failed to create any fair value. What could have been a possible entry? That fair value when market went above that. Okay, this one, see, like when closed above that, tapped into that fair value. Now if you enter from here, you have to take your profit here. Okay, because you have another bearish fair value sitting right around this area. I hope you are getting my point. The same thing. Okay, now this concept I showed you on the previous stream on my execution that I uploaded on my channel. Today on my funded account, I took one entry based on the exact same concept right here. Okay, you see, from that area until the lowest it reached, this was the first fair value that it had, or the breakaway gap, however you want to call it. Market closed above that, went higher, came back. When it came back on there, I took a entry, because I was expecting market will go until that area, like this fair value, because there is a 15 minutes bearish fair value, and 1 minute, 5 minute, every time frame there is a fair value gap. On the other hand, this hourly bearish fair value is only on the hourly, in 4 hours, in 15 minutes, 5 minutes, nowhere this fair value can be seen. But that fair value, or like this big fair value, is visible in all other time frame. So that was the reason I was expecting market will go there. But from this until this, I saw like, I will give you like the stop loss was not there actually here. Until this far market gave me 1 to 4. Okay, I didn't take any partial, I didn't close any position. I had 2 lots of entry, I didn't close any. Okay, I didn't take partial, close any. When market tapped here, closed above this, let me put one more time. When market closed above this and eventually the same candle closed above that hourly fair value as well, you see there is a small little fair value. I put my stop loss right below this candle. Okay, so market came and stopped me out with this. So from here until here I got how many handles? So that's like $400 worth of profit that I have secured, but I didn't get the exact 400 because of the commission. I got 386 or something, okay, on my funded today, like during this. I know it's 12 p.m. but I was mostly looking into the 11:10 to 12 11:50 to 12:10. Okay, and when 12:10 happened, I had my profit. I was expecting market to go higher. Market took this liquidity, came, my first partial was here. Okay, that's why I didn't close the partial. That was my first partial, as that is the most obvious buy side, since you see like it has already taken this buy side and then market started coming lower. So when market went higher, I targeted this as my first partial and that as my final take profit. Okay, that's why I didn't close any partial, even though I was seeing a very good amount of profit. Unfortunately, market didn't give me that. Now you see that this market came back again here, market is going higher, but I cannot see any entry or possible entry rather than this one. And from where it is going, the same hourly first fair value gap. What did I told you? Like this. I am bullish. Okay, I am bullish because of a lot of reasons. But so many lines, so many boxes. I have drawn a lot of things. But I hope you are getting my point. Okay, like why I'm bullish. Let me explain that as well. I don't know how many people are watching right now, but whatever it is, I don't mind, as long as you are seeing this. Okay, market is creating this bullish fair value. On the other hand, what happened here? Liquidity grab. However, like if this is not a swing low to you, don't take that as granted. Market traded back into the volume imbalance, took the liquidity from this daily swing low, market started going higher, market created new fair value. Now this move had the target of this high, market has taken that high, but the problem here is it's failing to displace above. When there is this bullish fair value forming, next week all I want to see is the bullish fair value is being retraced or revisited, maybe Monday, Tuesday, whatever the day. This fair value will be revisited, the sell sides, whatever inside of the fair value is sitting over there, will be taken, or yeah, so the sell side will be taken. After this I'm expecting again a higher expansion, but everything depends on the price action, price move. Now this is where I'm expecting like liquidity grab. This is my market structure shift. I know it's the week over there, but since I'm bullish, okay, it's coming out of the bullish PDRS, and this is a daily chart. So if I go to the 4 hours chart, you will see how it looks on the 4 hours. This is how it looks. Okay, so liquidity grab from these lows, even from here liquidity grab. This is a swing high on the 4 hour. Market structure shift with displacement, fair value, so many. Okay, even currently market is trading inside of a bullish fair value. So for all those reasons, and the candle low that I marked as a liquidity grab on the 4 hours, it looks like this. Okay, so this is a clean swing low over there. Market took that, now it's going higher from a bullish PDRA. Even if you don't want to count the volume imbalance on the daily level, this is your 4 hours fair value gap. So market is going whatever, like however you want to mark it, fair value. Okay, this is your fair value. From there market is going higher, so I'm still bullish. Okay, I don't care what happens for the short time or something. Since today is Friday, we can expect the weekly candles, week formation. Okay, like this is the weekly candle, And another thing is market is already sitting above that all-time high. So after that, according to ICT, okay, it's not according to me, remember what I shared, expansion happened, we can expect a consolidation. So during this consolidation period, already, like, see, like price for 2-3 weeks it's in the same range, okay, it's in the same range, all the bodies are inside of a range. So this is expansion, then a consolidation, and then we can expect either a retracement that can cause a reversal, or we can expect another expansion. So if another expansion happens, I'm expecting an expansion rather than a what it calls, rather than a reversal after the consolidation. So yes, market is consolidating in a range. Market on the daily level, it's weekly level, I'm seeing more bullishness than bearishness. On the daily level, it's the same thing, it has taken liquidity, it has given market structure shift above that high, it has traded inside of that daily breaker block, if you can count that on, okay, daily breaker block. I'm expecting higher expansion today, not really, not immediately, okay. And after these two expansion days, I'm expecting market on the last hour, this will be either a small green candle or a green candle above that high. So the week will be somewhat around that area. Yes, by the time I'm explaining, I have missed a small opportunity that I was talking about, but it is what it is. See that 1 minute fair value, what did I said, like even if you take the entry here on this, either this will be your exit point, because there is that fair value. So that fair value is now holding the price, maybe it can send price lower, I don't care what happens. I want to see a clear market structure shift on the 15 minutes level because of the range bound price action. Like there is this hourly bearish fair value, there is this 15 minutes bullish fair value that market has broken, or let me put it somewhat until this far, so that by the end of the session I can have those levels. Like this is 6 p.m, not even the 6, I need 5 p.m. Yeah, like 4 p.m is the last moment that we usually, you see, like again it came here showing some resistance over here, support over here. I'm not looking into any of those at the moment. This is 12:50, so still market is inside the silver bullet, okay. 2 p.m to 3 p.m, that is the silver bullet. Silver bullet started at 2 p.m, this is where silver bullet started. Market gave you a break of a structure, fair value gap. If you enter from this fair value, your stop loss has to be above this, okay, like the third candle, first, second, third, 3 candle formation. So stop loss has to be here, at least a tick above there, okay. And since there is this hourly fair value, you can just put little higher as well, like it can, if it can reach until that far, it can tap that hourly, then go lower. So keeping that in mind, maybe 1 or 2 tick above, like somewhat around this side, could have been a better choice for this specific price action. But because of this 15 minutes bullish fair value that was holding, I didn't consider the silver bullet entry. Market went higher above that fair value, body closed, everything happened, but eventually from here market came lower. Now this high, yeah, I know this is a order block, high tapped into the order block, okay, but I'm not considering this is a good area for that high. So this high is not making too much sense to me, comparing to from where it is going up or from where it is coming down. That high is not making too much sense. See, like this fair value perfectly sent the price lower. This fair value, yes, I know the wicks went above that, but it didn't take that third candle's high. So this fair value, the bodies are still holding inside. The only fair value that failed to hold the body was this fair value. Yes, I know there are some volume imbalances, but market didn't even reach until that far. Okay, it didn't even reach there. So this high is not making sense to me. So that's the only reason how I might have looked for a buy long. But as I said, there is this last fair value gap that can send price lower. So either you can target this. If it is not your the take profit is not good enough here, then your target has to be either this fair value gaps low, or the max you can reach is until that fair value. Like, this is how I look into the chart. Okay, you might have a different opinion or different judgment regarding that, but that's how I look into the chart. Now see, like this fair value, okay, even this fair value is holding the price. So the bearish PDRs are now more in action. On the other hand, this entire move didn't create a single bullish fair value. So Friday is different. Friday is the end of the week. So on the weekly candle, we can expect a upper wick to be formed. Okay. See, like on the black candle or on the black wick, the lower portion this week was formed on Friday. Same thing on this week. The starting, it was first going lower, then it started going higher. Go to the daily, you will understand. So Monday, this is the Friday, but we have Monday missing on the daily chart. I hope you all know. So this is the Tuesday, because Monday was New York session was closed, so that's why Monday is missing on the daily, but on the hourly and other time frame you can have Monday as well. However, you see this first week, the first day of the week, market traded lower. The second day it has started going higher. Now you can expect a lower trade on Friday. Okay, but it can be a green candle as well, as long as market is not closing up there. Okay, it will create a wick no matter what. So what I'm expecting right now is from the opening until this far, something around like that buy side might be triggered at the final hour. So that's why I'm waiting. Okay, I'm just here to see how market does, if my understanding of the market is good or not. Just to see that, I'm still waiting. So the last hour move is what I'm willing to see. What, this is 250, how come it went to 250 to 310? Yeah, this will be the macro time, but I don't know a lot about macro. I know few things, and ICT said nobody knows. If you are trying to teach macro, stop teaching macro. Okay, you don't know what you are dealing with, what you are talking about. So that's the only reason I don't talk much, but I'm observing. Okay, what I'm expecting during macro time, I can see it has taken some sell side liquidity. So if even it has taken buy side as well, but when the macro time starts, if it can take either these equal highs as the sell side buy side liquidity and give me a displacement lower with a fair value, I will take a sell short. Like, in my imaginary trade. Okay, I'm not willing to trade anymore. I have some profit, I'm happy with what I have. Okay, like, yeah, I could have captured more of the profit if I looked into the what it calls, if I looked into the risk to reward. I didn't look into that. As a result, I had to give up on some of my profits. It's okay, because for me the most obvious level was that buy side, and it didn't reach there. That's why I didn't try to close earlier any partial or something. However, it doesn't matter. Here macro started, market has taken the sell side liquidities. Okay, I can see like it has taken buy side, it has displaced, gave fair value, so many things. But first move at this moment, I'm looking into what side of liquidity it is taking. If it takes this liquidity as well, okay, from this low as well, if it takes, good. If not, as long as this liquidity is triggered, I'm happy to see that. All I'm willing to see, like, for if market is willing to go higher for the buy side run, I'm willing to see market is going higher, giving a bullish fair value gap. Okay, it can keep the rest of the liquidity there, I don't care. Okay, all I need to see is a fair value gap. If it gives me a bearish fair value, I will look into this liquidity grab, then a bearish move towards this sell side. Whatever it is, I'm just observing. Let's see, like macro has no bias, you can take either direction. So something, no, actually, where will be the fair value gap? Here. So this, if this is the fair value, so that sell side is taken as well. Market came inside of that, a small little one. If it can go higher, give me a market structure. Let's see like how this fair value is holding or not. Now all I'm looking into is a buy long, if market can go through that fair value and create a new bullish fair value. Okay, simple. Yep, so first move is liquidity grab, that's what I'm expecting, but there are so many resistance, to be honest. Like even if I want to take a buy long, I don't know like if that will be, see the displacement, the macro time, first move I'm expecting a liquidity grab. It has taken the liquidity, unfortunately. Yes, like the range is not very good, or the price where market currently is at, it's not very good. So I'm expecting a huge expansion right now. It has traded through that fair value. I want to take an entry right. Okay, missed it I guess, but anyway, let's see like if it can create a new bullish fair value and close above this fair value or not. If it can close above this fair value, this will be where I will look for a buy long. First I need to see the close. This is the liquidity grab. Okay, and I can consider this my market structure shift that high, but because of the resistance that I have, or maybe this, the same candle did the thing, but doesn't matter. Because of all this resistance, it may not work out. Okay, and there is no 100% guarantee or something, and market failed to even close above that high, that fair value as well. It's keeping a fair value gap, good. I will look for a buy long from, come on, 2 more ticks lower. Yep, I clicked here. Anyway, I will put my sell stop right here. If I take the loss, it's okay, I'll take the loss. I don't know how much I have risked. $11, so $440. It's okay, it's okay. Fair value created, market structure shift happened. Because of all the resistance, I'm not confident on this specific entry. Otherwise I would now look for a bigger buy side run. Okay, like, yeah, so that high was not making sense to me. I will hold the trade until this far. Okay, so maybe sell limit here, and let's see what my 1 to 2 suggest. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, let's see if I'm on the right side, or if it failed to close above that. Okay, that is a problem, but it's still just based on macro. Okay, I'm ignoring this one for a second. It failed to close above. Just for the macro, I'm looking into the things. Okay, it's a huge displacement. Hello brother Virender, how are you, bro? You had some questions, I will try to answer your question. Okay, like if I'm not wrong, you asked me for the fair value above or below the breaker, things like that. Okay, so I was very busy last 2-3 days. I didn't even trade properly. Remember on the after my last live stream, what I came here, it should not close below this fair value, and yeah, so that is the BPR was filled. I'm expecting a higher run, and the entry I took was not here, to be honest. I clicked around this area, okay, but it failed to do that. And of course, as I said, so many resistance up there, so I'm not too confident about this trade. However, I'm expecting that this trade will work out, okay, just because the liquidity grab and market structure shift I received. Based on that, based on the macro, I'm expecting this is the BPR, remember, like, let me mark the BPR here, okay, that's the BPR, balanced price range, because you have bearish fair value, market traded through that, created a bullish fair value. That's how I actually missed that information, to be honest. I could have added a lot or two around that area. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because there is no guarantee. If I had like less resistance over there, see, like every time it's reaching there, it's coming down, so it's failing to give me the indication or bullish move that market is actually willing to go higher. Now I want to see a huge displacement above this one, or if possible above this one. These two will give me more confidence if that can happen, because that 15 minutes bearish bullish fair value that turned into a inversion fair value, it's, you see the rejection from nearly the middle point, when market closed below that, came there, rejected, came lower, again came to the upper portion, it's rejecting from there. So many resistance over that. To be honest, this is not a very good trade to be in, but I just wanted to check it out, okay. It's 400 something, it doesn't matter, the risk is very small. I could have even taken the risk with one lot just to play it out, but it is what it is. I cannot hold my emotions when I'm looking into a trade. I want to look it with the best possible way, okay. Yeah, so this should work out, I guess, because last hour move, it has already created a huge wick, and as I said, that not that high, right, this high, yeah, so this high was not making sense during that moment, so I'm expecting market will go and take that liquidity, if not more, okay. Let's see. And based on the price action, I want to do one thing, okay, don't get me wrong, I want to do one thing. I will, when it goes up, okay, above my entry point, I will take a partial around there, or close a position if it gives me the opportunity, okay. I will close a position, and then if it comes lower again, I will add the position back, so that will give me a average lower entry, okay. Go higher, depending, like if it displaces above all those highs within next one or two candle, then I will keep holding the way it is. If it fails to do that, I will close the position, I will add the position back around this area, okay, somewhat around like lower than my current position, so that the average can come lower and the loss can even reduced by some small margin, okay. I'm expecting a higher run with big displacements right now, because again it's in a very shitty price action. That bearish, okay. This was the opportunity, but as I said, if I can see a bigger displacement, I will keep holding, okay. So that's the reason I didn't close, but depending on this candle's closing, if it fails to close inside that fair value, I will take off on position. 18 seconds left, let's see. Come on, you cannot come all the way back to my initial entry. 4 seconds, it's failing, so I'll just take off on lot, add on more lot little lower, somewhat around the breaker, just to reduce. Okay, just to reduce, nothing else, just to reduce. Okay, so now the risk is even lower. If it hits my stop loss, I will be stopped out by even less amount. I know like it's failing, I shouldn't have added, but I want to be crystal clear. The way I look into the market is this way, simple. Yep, especially this middle point is important to me because I'm expecting this to hold the price. Look at the wicks, it's unusual, all the moves are unusual. Okay, all the way back to my entry point, it's very unusual, this thing. Every day, like today, it's a very shitty price action to be in the market, but I want to see how the last, like Friday last hour works. My expectation is it has created the weekly candles wick on the top, so now I'm expecting market to recover some of the wick, something like that. Okay, on the weekly candle, this. Okay, let me hide all the drawing. You see the huge wick, I'm expecting it to recover some of the wick. Okay, if that can happen, like that's the only reason I took this trade, nothing else. On the 15 minutes I have a bearish fair value here as well, so market needs to go and break above that, create or make that bearish fair value as a bullish inversion fair value, the same way it made this one, came lower, took the swing loss liquidity. I'm expecting a higher run just because of that, nothing else. Okay, and up until here it's a very clean liquidity, there is no fair value around this area on the 15 minutes chart, although there is a fair value on the hourly, but that hourly, as I was saying, like on the hourly chart, this fair value, see this fair value, let's go to 4 hours, there is no fair value yet over there. Even this candle, when it took the sell side liquidity, it traded into the 4 hours bearish fair value, it failed to close below the previous candle's low. That is also another reason there is no fair value on 4 hours. The hourly fair value, so there is no fair value on the 15 minutes, there is no fair value on the 5 minutes, there is no fair value on the 3 minutes, there is no fair value on the 1 minute. I mean, there is nothing here above that area. So that's the only reason I'm still expecting market to expand higher and take these buy side liquidities. I might be in a trade little early, but there are other reasons that I have already explained or displayed, which was, see the displacement from the breaker block, that's what I'm expecting, but I don't know like if market will see, every time it's reaching there it's coming lower, that's still holding the price. Okay, this is not good, I'm not feeling too confident about my current entry. However, as I was saying, this daily or hourly, I think hourly bearish fair value, the first fair value that market disrespected went higher, that's sending the price higher so many times. Like when it came inside on the lower portion, it sent higher, closed above, came again, sent higher. From that area, market came back again, went higher, again it came back, it went higher. So what is it? Okay, just received. Okay, it's a mail. Anyway, at this time of night I'm receiving mails, so the same thing. Okay, it's the same exact same confluence. So let's see, like it's still inside of that zone, that macro liquidity grab, market yeah, I know my stop loss has to be below this, but I don't want to hold until that. Okay, since I can see a breaker, I can see the fair value, huge fair value, the BPR, everything there. I don't want to put it below this. Okay, it can stop me out and then go higher. I will not regret, because that's, now it's 9 handle. Okay, it's only 9 handle, so no regret regarding this. And as I said, a stop loss had to be here. Still it didn't hit. However, now that the move I'm seeing after the resistance, I don't think market is going higher anymore. Okay, it still didn't hit my stop loss. Think about that way. So from the entry to this far, I'm not willing to hold the trade until that long, because the loss that I just saw, look at the wicks. Okay, this is very unusual. I don't know if there is any news or something. It's nothing, clean chart over there. So see the wicks, look at that, it is still came and closed above. Yes, I know now it has created equal low, eventually it can hit my stop loss, but the original stop loss had to be here. It didn't hit yet, so I'm still in the trade in my imagination. And why I put it there is because it's a huge displacement candle. I didn't expect market to do this inside of that area. Okay, as simple as that. It's okay, it's okay to be wrong sometime. And as I said, since it created relative equal, it can now go through that area. Now I'm stopped out from my imaginary trade. But just by doing this, okay, you see, if there was not so many resistance, trust me, it would go higher. Since there are so many resistance, that is what market doing. And also when this market structure shift was happening, I was expecting market to close above. It didn't close above. Still I took the entry just to check if the macro works the way I'm thinking or not. Okay, it's displacing lower. Now is the time it gonna take all these liquidities, and I'm expecting a more lower run. Okay, lower expansion on the daily candle as well, because the daily turned black a long ago. Okay, so daily has created the wick, has taken the all-time high buy side. Now it's expanding lower. How far, I cannot say that, or I don't know that. Okay, yeah, so that was the first time revisit to that area on the 1 minute time frame. Where is it sitting? Okay, here. So until this area, is there anything that can send the market higher? I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, it didn't work out the way I was thinking. Liquidity market structure it didn't work out the same way, and I was expecting something like that may happen. That's the only reason I put my stop loss even higher than where it should be. Okay, so how much I saved by not putting my stop loss there? Let's check. So this is 18,002.25. This is 5.25, $3. Okay, $3 is 60 per lot, 2 lots, 120. I just saved $120 over here, because if I'm wrong about all this concept, I know it will trigger that as well. That's the only reason it has taken this liquidity again. It's going lower like crazy. Okay, so what exactly market did? Liquidity, it has created too many of the things. The first fair value that actually held the price never broke or closed above that. That C is not triggered either. So much of the resistance, guys. This is the 15 minutes inversion fair value. So inversion happened. Okay, everything happened. I just wanted to see that I'm bullish. Okay, I'm bullish regardless of what happens here. Market can come here, tap this one more time, even come lower, tap into this 15 minutes fair value. I don't care about what market does. The only thing I care is next week. Now I have so much to target. Okay, so much over there to target. And also if you look into that accumulation, let's see on the 15 minutes, it's just 2 candles, so I cannot look into that on 15 minutes. So accumulation, manipulation to the sell side. Now I must have to wait until this side, okay. If market wants to go higher, I want to see from like above that high market is trading, creating fair value, things like that. Now this one held the price for very long time. Just look all those candles. Why it didn't work is because I have so much of the bearish resistance over there, like so much resistance. Hourly bearish fair value gap, market was trading upper portion, traded middle portion, traded lower portion, coming lower. I had only this 15 minutes bullish fair value, market broke below, traded above. So immediate next candle, this break, okay, this break, you see the first candle broke below, immediate next candle closed inside of that fair value. So this was a fake break, okay, like this break was a fake break. And there is another reason, you see, like look at the time on this candle, that is 202. So the new 15-minute candles, first 2 candle is there. So 15 minutes fair value, first 2 candle created the wick first, went higher, above that immediate next candle again closed inside. So this break was fake, this break was fake. When this move happened, market traded and closed lower. How long it stayed below that? Then this one became that inversion, okay, until this happened. If this was not the immediate next candle, then we could have used it as our inversion, but for that we had to wait for that middle point retest, okay. So when market again closed below, came inside, this is where we could look for a sell short. And since we had a bearish PDR around that area, this is a very good area to look for a sell short. From there, it again consolidation, this is the expansion. Again, if it consolidates, I'm not looking into anything, not any trade, nothing at all. As I said, I'm here to mostly read the price. Let's see like what it is doing. So much resistance over there, and the market structure shift, I was expecting this candle to at least close above this fair value. It failed to close above that. Still I took the entry because, as I said, I'm trying to read like how these things are working on Friday PM session, New York session. I really don't trade, so I'm trying to maximize my knowledge about New York session, okay. Yeah, so Virender brother, what you were saying in the comment was, if it is possible, if I can show you the, okay, so many lines, okay guys, let me just remove some. And also let me check, it's $372 loss, okay. It's not a huge loss for me with 2 lots, of course, just because what I did over here was, when I was in little profit, maybe $20-30 profit or something, I closed one lot, added lower, okay. When market came inside of this area, I added another one. So average entry came even lower, and from the close I had around $10-12 of profit, whatever, I don't know, whatever it is. Instead of $440 loss, I took $372 loss, okay. So I saved another $28 there, so $120 over here, and another whatever $28, no, what I'm saying, 440, and here 72. So yeah, I mean, saved another, how much, 28, 68. So yeah, it's a good thing guys, nearly $200 less on my losing side, okay. That is also a win to me as long as I'm securing that, okay. Why I didn't go below that candle, like why I didn't put here, is because what I'm seeing above of me putting here is a, like, if I'm wrong about this entry here and here, it doesn't matter, market will go below that. Okay, as simple as that. Here lots of resistance to go higher, like even that fair value is a resistance, so many resistance over there, and that's the only reason I didn't consider putting the stop loss here or even anywhere any other places. Okay, this price did it, like this first fair value did its job over here. When closed above, came on the upper portion, sent higher, took the recent liquidity. What did I said during that? If you are not here, I said the max you can go is until that fair value is low, because that's the first fair value. That's how where market went, came lower. So many resistance. Still I wanted to see how Friday works. Okay, now I can see another liquidity grab market structure shift, but I'm not willing to take the entry straight away from here. I want to first see how the fair values are, like how it's creating the fair value, and see this fair value, that entire move, this is the first fair value. Okay, above this fair value there is no other fair value. So I want to see market creating one fair value here, it's closing above, creating another fair value here. If that can happen, I can consider this market structure as a valid market structure. Okay, before that, nothing. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution can happen to the upside, but for that, as I said, I want to see it's closing above that and creating another fair value. Then what can happen? This can act as a breakaway gap or bag. I'm just putting right now, but I might have to remove it as well, because still I need to see another fair value above to make sure that this may work as a breakaway gap. Now you see this liquidity grab, and this entire move took another old liquidity or liquidity from this level. Okay, like here. So it has taken liquidity from two levels. On the 15 minutes time frame, this low, high, lower low, or you can count this. Okay, I don't know if you are able to. Okay, let me do one thing. Should I remove all? No, I should not remove all. I will remove anyway, doesn't matter. On the 15, okay, I'm on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, what I'm seeing right now is market has taken liquidity from this swing low and other relative lows over there. When market will go higher, close above this high. Okay, on the 15 minutes. So on 1 minute, that is the high, and the lows I was talking about, this was a low and that was a low. Okay, it failed to close above that, it failed to create two fair values. So that fair value, even if it goes higher from this fair value, still I'm not willing to take any entry based on that. Okay, because it failed to close above the first fair value. See, like the exact same. Now I have, because of macro, I took the entry, otherwise I would never consider an entry when I said that I need a close above this. Oh sorry, not that one, here I need a close above this fair value. With that displacement, it failed to close above, so that's a beautiful signature that market is not willing to go higher. However, I still held on to that just because of the macro, otherwise I would even not consider taking an entry over there. Same thing. Okay, it's failing to close above that. The same thing, the entire move, first fair value gap is here. There is a very small little fair value, but mostly this is the fair value that I was looking into, and yeah, it's failing to close above. So I'm not trusting that market can, like this fair value can hold the price. Yes, it can hold, it can send, but I'm not trusting that process. That's why I'm not entering into a long trade just because of a liquidity grab market structure shift, and it has taken the 15-minute swing lows as well. Just because of that, I'm not willing to take it long here. Okay, but what I'm saying is, so this is the swing low, market has taken the liquidity. Now if market can go above that with displacement, then these two green candles will work as a breaker block. However, when it is going higher, okay, so on the 15 minutes from here, when it is going higher above that high, swing high, I want to see a fair value gap around this area. It will go something like this. So the lower fair value, I can expect that will, like, let's think this way, okay, market went there, I want to see a fair value around this, okay, around this area, and maybe there will be another fair value around this area. Both of the fair values, or it can be bigger as well, doesn't matter. I'm just putting for the sake of making the thing little understandable or clear. When this entire part is my breaker block, okay, like from this low until that high, but we mostly look into the extreme one, even in the order block as well. So my breaker block will be that. You see the first fair value that I have drawn, okay, let me put a BB over there just for the understanding purpose, okay, here. So when that is happening, market created two fair values or even 3, 4, doesn't matter. Displacement will do that, okay, whenever there will be, see, like this is a move, it created one fair value, it even failed to displace any other place, and on the 15 minutes there were nothing that can confirm you a market structure shift. When that high was created, market came lower. Now if market could go and close above this high with displacement, that would confirm my break of a structure or market structure shift, okay. See this move, it has no fair value, no power, nothing, it has nothing over here, not a single fair value on this move, so it didn't even go until that high as well. When I took the trade on my express account, the first trade before, well, like I was talking at the very beginning of my stream, I was expecting this high will be taken, that's why I didn't close partial at that high, okay. What is that high? Let me show one more time. This is the high I'm talking about, look here, when I'm moving, look, okay, that is the high I'm talking about. This high, or the level it reached on the hourly, there is a fair value gap as well, it's the high of that hourly bearish fair value. One more time, hourly bearish fair value, look, that high, okay. On the 15 minutes I didn't close my position on that level, on the hourly bearish fair value. Where was the entry? The same logic, okay, the exact same logic. This was the one, or behind, okay, here, even here, okay, okay, sorry, I'm talking about a wrong high. I was looking into my first partial here, okay, above that area. However, my entry on the 1 minute was based on the same logic here. When market closed above that, I placed a order here, order filled, market went to the upper portion of the hourly bearish fair value, it failed to take this liquidity, it failed over there, like this high was created there, so my entry was from around this level, okay, like when the high was formed. So I'm already in a trade, I saw a pretty good amount of profit. Now if I just followed my own thing, then I could have secured a lot of profit over there. How? A stop loss was below this candle, even though this candle's low was also something that I could have targeted. The reason behind that, there is no fair value or nothing, so I cannot put it until this far or this far, okay, that is too much. The entry was something like this. From here, if I just targeted 1 to 2, I would secure more profit, okay. But when it went until that far, it gave me more than 1.124. okay, I didn't look into my PNL or anything, so I would easily like close somewhat around that area. What I did was, since my first partial was here, I put when this fair value was formed. Why? Okay, so when this fair value was formed, okay, I was expecting that if market can displace above this and create the fair value, I was expecting this will not be filled. I moved my stop loss here, right below the fair value gaps, third candle's low. This week stopped me out. Okay, now from here until there, it's a good amount of profit, nearly $400 or something, but I got around 376 or 86, something like that. Okay, where is it? Here. So with two lots, what was the stop loss and what was the profit? 260, 410. Yeah, so that's what I got nearly. Okay, so I don't mind seeing that, but if I just looked into my first partial thing, like 1 to 2 or around that high, or even this recent swing high, that is nearly 1 to 3. okay, so if I closed a partial at that high, the recent swing high, which is like for this fair value, that was the target. okay, because when market broke above that, it revisited that fair value here, that is the high it created. If this high was little higher than that high, then I could have targeted something there. okay, but from that high and this high, there is a huge, like, how many? It's 56, it's 73, so around $27 or $17. Okay, so this is like 17 handles gap. But if this high was somewhat around this level, instead of targeting this, I could target that high, like very close. If it's 1 or 2 handle, something like that, relative equal, what do I like, what we always look for. So that was the case. If I just targeted this high, it would still give me 1 to 3. okay, like for every $1, that was 3, like every one contract, that was $380. I had 2 contracts, that is 760. I didn't close my position there because I was not counting that way. okay, and I took the order from entry from my phone. I didn't trade the whole day. I didn't look into the price action, nothing. When I found my well-known setup, I took the entry, but I didn't realize like how market is doing. By the time I realized it, it gave me only like 1 minute or 2 minutes over there to think about it. okay, so that's the reason. Anyway, but if I even closed one lot over there, that could secure 380, and the stop loss where I trailed, if I trailed after doing that, that could secure me another 205. so altogether like 585. instead of that, I got 374 or 84, something like that, after the commission. So I lost $200 just by not calculating the risk to reward and not closing or taking a partial here. okay, and when this displacement happened, I was expecting, since it closed above the hourly fair value gap high, I was expecting another big run that can create another fair value around this area. Market failed to do that. That was the indication that I should exit out. But anyway, like I'm happy to hold the trade until it hits my stop loss. The same way what I did here. okay, it was showing me so many times that it's not willing to go higher. Did I close my position? No. Even when I closed one lot, I added another one. Let me show you again the executions. This is where I entered. okay, from the fair value. When market what did I bought back, sorry, sold here. From the execution, it's the same, like nearly the same level where I at break even I closed one lot. Why? Because I was expecting that since it's doing this, I will get opportunity to enter lower with that. I entered little lower than my first like 16.25, 12.50 is where I entered. So that is nearly $4 or $80 in the trading term. 4 handles, $80. So I entered even with $80 less risk. That's why when I got stopped out here, I got a huge, like, out of what I could have lost, I lost that $80 less. Okay, that's the only reason I exited. Other than that, see, like when it was coming here, when it was failing continuously to go above, I didn't consider closing. I was seeing profit over here, right? Go to my stream, see if I was seeing the profit or not. I didn't consider closing my trade over there. Okay, just because I don't want to do that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm happy to get the stop loss at the level where I'm anticipating. If I'm right, I'm happy to take the position of the level I am anticipating. Okay, for now that is the case. Okay, and as I said, see, like this fair value, it failed to hold the price. Market came even lower, it traded back until this far. Is there anything? I had something over there, I don't know what was that. I think the daily. Yep, give me that displacement. The whole day I have been waiting for. Last hour, it's still not the last hour. So okay, even the order block as well, if you count the order block, this is the daily order block. Okay, like previously market came on the daily order block, and the order block is mostly from that as well, but it's a huge area. Okay, like the whole price action you're seeing is inside of that area, so I don't want to count all of them. Instead, I can just continue to look into this, and let's see the upper portion as well. Yeah, so that's the wick, that's the body. Okay, so I'll just put BB and plus daily. Now what I was saying is, fair value at the range, below the range, above the range, it's here. You can have a look here. Okay, when market took this, closed above that, this is my breaker. Okay, like that is my breaker. Low, high, lower low, the highest up close candle is my breaker. Market, when market closed above that or traded above that, it came back into that range, the middle point, sent higher. Again market came, took this liquidity inside of that range, failed to close below, sent higher. Now this is the breaker. When I was talking about look into fair value gaps around that, you had a small little fair value here. Okay, but that fair value was like the same candle that came to revisit, it disrespected that. Now I'll remove that fair value for a second. This is one way of looking into the thing. Another thing is, again, low, high, lower low. Market has taken liquidity, market structure shift. I'm looking into this fair value, how big it becomes. Okay, how big it can be, I don't know, but I'm expecting this fair value will be here. Now when the fair value is here, what is it doing? It's either inside the breaker's range, or since we look into the highest up close on or the extreme on, it's inside that range. Okay, or we have some portion there. Now in that same range, if someone is willing to take a entry from 4 hours, okay, now on 4 hours, what you can see, this move has taken these liquidities, and with that it has taken this as well. So that daily on the 4-hour level, if I redefine it, it looks something like this. Okay, this market the whole time is trading from that area. See, like the previous rejection was from the middle point of that, those rejections was from the upper portion of things like that. Okay, like small things like that. Now if I have fair value below this area, now breaker can be this one as well. Okay, like the extreme one, because that's the liquidity graph, that's the market structure shift. So this fair value, for me, I'm expecting this fair value will act as a breakaway gap. Market will not come until this far because of a higher time frame point of interest is sitting above that area, where on the daily level this was the breaker. On the 4 hours, if you look, that fair value, let me remove this one, okay, that fair value is sitting below the breaker block. So I'm expecting this will not be filled, this will be a breakaway gap, it will be unfilled. Same here as well. Now a little portion of it is still within the daily breaker level. Just because of that, I can expect market can come until this level if it wants to continue its run. But before doing that, market has to go below that as well, because on the daily, what I can see on the 4 hours, I can see the same thing, like low, high, lower, low, liquidity grab, market structure shift. These two candles are your breakers, so market first has to come below that as well. Okay, and also what did I talk about, the fair value gap over here. This fair value was partially filled, it went lower, took the liquidity. When market came back, it closed above. So I can expect market will come on the upper portion, go higher. Look at this low. Okay, so all of these, okay, just look, that is where it came. This is my 4 hours IFVZ. I didn't have it on my chart before, but if I look into, like, since, as I'm saying, the last 2 days I was very busy, so even yesterday during my Asia session opening, I made a good amount of profit. The rest of the day I spent on my personal things. Hey Michael or Mikhail, how are you, brother? Good evening, my friend. How are you? I've been busy watching recommended videos all week. 3 ICT trade setups taken last 2 days and 3 wins, all starting to make sense. Beautiful, brother, beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Okay, I'm so happy because you are actually implementing the things that you are watching. Okay, if you don't practice those things a lot, okay, it's not 100%. Okay, you can have 2 or 3 losing trades as well, but as long as you have that trust. Okay, see, like here I was trying to see how the macro works. Okay, let me clear out these areas for a second. I will, since you are late, I will show you what I was actually doing. Don't think it's multiple trades in my live stream. You will see what happened, but let me take off that as well. Just remember what I did here. On the big fair value, I took 2 lots long. At that level, like my break even level, I closed on position so that I can add back the position bit lower than my first entry. Okay, so the average can be inside of the fair value, and it's a huge fair value. I usually look into taking entries from 25% level. I was clicking when market came nearly that area, but it gave me higher. I don't have anything to say regarding that. Okay, it gave me higher over there. So I just closed on and added on lower, so then the average entry can be around the 25% area. Now that is it. My stop loss was right here, and this week came and stopping out. Simple. And before entering, I was talking about a few things. Okay, macro started at 250. This is the 250. Right after the macro, market has taken the buy sell side liquidity. Market has went above that high with a huge candle, displacement candle, created a huge fair value. This is my market is possible market structure shift. But by the same time, I was saying I want to see the very next candle, like this small black candle is closing above this last fair value. It failed to close above, but since it's macro, I wanted to see like if it works the way I'm thinking or not. I took the entry, I held it until this far. Every time it was going there are other stuffs as well, like on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, I changed my chart to the same area, but on the 15 minutes time frame there was this there was this inversion 15 minutes because it failed to take the buy side liquidity even from this high. Okay, it failed. So, and there are other as well, like until this far. Okay, so it failed to take that, market closed below that, created a bearish fair value around that area. That is where market on the 15 minutes currently at, like inside of this 15 minutes bearish fair value. So there are so much or too many resistance over there. Okay, too many resistance, but still I wanted to test it out, so I didn't consider closing my position when I was in little profit or break even. When I was seeing all this resistance, I held it until it can hit my stop loss. So that was the thing. But this is something that I barely trade. Okay, so I have very less confidence about that, and that's the only reason. The thing that I was trying to say is, if this is your 15 minutes fair value, this is your fair value gap that you are anticipating to enter from, your stop loss must has to be below this. Okay, and I put my stop loss here. The only reason was I was not confident about the entry. I know so many resistance are over there, so if market fails to go above that, if I'm wrong, I will be wrong no matter what. I will be wrong even here as well. By doing this, I actually secured what was the amount? I forgot, like 2.25, and this was I think 5.25. Yeah, so this is 3 handle per lot. I had 2 lots, so 6 handle, and in cash term or in money term, that is exactly $120 here. Okay, $120 less loss that I took, because I know if I'm wrong about this, so many resistance up there, so if I'm wrong, I will be wrong here or here no matter what. Okay, that's why that is what I did. Okay, and market broke like that. One thing, first of all, I should not have taken the entry because it failed to close above this fair value, so entry was invalid straight away. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, even when I closed a partial, I could have, if I'm not in live stream or something, I would, or I could have simply keep that one position as my test or retest, but the limit is, it's very small. Okay, it's like $400 for 2 lots, so one lot is only $200 loss. I don't mind with like $400 loss either. It's not even, it's 0.4%. Okay, on a 100k account it's 0.4%, so I don't mind taking 2 lots over there. That's why I considered adding, but I saw everything over there. Okay, I was saying during my live stream as well, I can see few more people joined. But anyway, see, when this area was tapped, okay, what is this area? I have already removed all my marks from here, but let me get back to the hourly. Oh no, sorry, it's I think hourly or daily, I forgot. Hourly, yeah, the same concept. Okay, this and this, you see the first fair value on the hourly, market closed above, came inside the first fair value, market started going higher, again came, sent higher, again came, sent higher. On the other hand, at the same level, I have this bullish fair value that is still market is trading, like still price is trading inside of that. Okay, the same concept. Now what can be a possible target from this? I can target this because I don't have enough time, but if this move was happening earlier in the AM session or something, the target could have been that high, or at least the midpoint of this huge week. Okay, the CE of that. So I have buy side until this. Okay, or 1 to 2, whatever, like however you are anticipating that. 4 hours inversion fair value, same thing. This is 1 hour fair value, the same area, the first fair value of the 4 hour. Okay, this is the 4 hour first fair value. Market closed above, When market came on the upper portion, market is going higher. The same thing, whatever I have shared so far, the exact same thing. Okay, you see, like, why I'm not counting this on over here. Market partially filled it up, went lower, took the sell side, or yeah, so took these sell sides, it failed to take the extreme sell side, again it came back there, it failed to close. The time it closed above, the immediate next candle sent it lower. Okay, it went lower, now it has taken all the liquidity, so that fair value is completely filled, it has nothing left over here when that happened. And this sort of breakout we call it mohawk or fake breakout, which is like the candle it closed above, the immediate next candle either traded back inside the range or traded below. So immediate next candle cannot do that. Okay, it can come close to the fair value, it can trade inside the fair value but close above, or it stays little higher for a time being, then market, if it comes around that area, that is a proper, like, look into this fair value. Okay, when closed above, it was partially filled over here, market went lower and taken that swing low, traded until this fair values low or even the order blocks high, whatever you want to say, it's going higher, the same partially filled fair value. Okay, when it broke above, how long it was above that area, then it came to retest, and the same candle, just think this way. Okay, if you had this information around this level, I don't know if I would take a entry from 4 hour or not, but from here until the close, I'm not okay. Come on, what just happened? From here until this candle's closing, that is 89 handles. Okay, it didn't even went for the buy side yet, still market is, you know, struggling to go for the buy side, but it didn't even went there. Just by how far it went, it still didn't come back to your entry point either. Okay, it is still 16.25, like the lowest it came is 16.25 handle lower, like higher than your entry point. So whatever it is, like the same concept, it has sent price there, currently it's here 57.50 handle, still you are 50, like 60 handle, 60 whatever you can see over there, it's changing with time as well, because I have magnet one, it can automatically pull with the price. So this is with one lot, this is $1200, 60 handles, right? Yeah, 20 and 60, 0012, yeah, $1200. So with one lot, this is $1200, is still in profit, it's running in profit by $1200. The same concept. Okay, I used the same concept to enter, I already shared that. And okay, I didn't mean to click that, I meant to click this. Now by the time I was showing all this, I actually missed on a possible opportunity. This fair value, first fair value, so let's see, this is the moment. Okay, the same thing, let's see when market was trading, it has completely filled up that, so I'm not willing to consider this anymore. However, yeah, I'm not considering that one. Okay, I think this is the one, because from that high until this low, this was the very first fair value, closed above, market never even came back here. So let's see, I missed on this a small fair value over there as well, but this one, okay, that close above retest. However, let's see. Oh, come on, I didn't mean to do that straight away. Yes, just close above, the next candle can come here. Okay, I was expecting that. Close above my entry point. 3 seconds left, just stay above that. Next candle come back one more time here, if not even better. But I'm expecting it will come back to my entry point one more time. I will tell you why, but yes. So I'm willing to take another lot over there. I'm willing to take another loss over there. Okay, and this fair value, so this should be my sell stop. If I get the stop loss, it's okay. I don't mind, man. Every day is not a day for trading. Why I put this far? Because that is the only fair value I can see from that move, but I'm not expecting to come like market will come here. I want to see how the resistance level works. Okay, once the resistance levels that I had before is broken, I will move it right below this candles wick. Okay, like right below here. So I'm just waiting for the resistance to be broken. No take profit target, nothing. Okay, no take profit target for now. Why? Because I'm still expecting that will be triggered. Okay, like this will be triggered. That's what my expectation is looking like. So entry, as I said, like if you are looking into a few things, if you're right about that, my entry, this entry was here. Okay, literally that entry was here. I missed it, so it's okay. If I took the entry here 802.75, the current price wherever it went until that far, okay, this 816.50, so that's nearly 14 handle. So with two lots, that's 28 handle or $560. Like this could have mitigated my entire loss as well. Okay, so let's see where market comes. That fair value, oh shit, I had two lot. I was just about to make a mistake over there. Come on, one more time, please, shit, it was selected too. I was not willing to take 4 lots entry. Okay, that's why I didn't, because my stop loss here is 11.5 and 94, so that's around 16, nearly 16 handle. But as I said, okay, let me remove all of them. So many marks over here. That is something I'm looking into, and this is something I'm looking into. Okay, market came to both level. I missed it because I had 2 lots selected. I couldn't quickly press the buy button. Okay, that was an opportunity to add into my trade. I'm on the right side or wrong side, I don't know. Okay, but I believe that the last hour market will, okay, it's nearly 4 as well. Shit. let's see. This entry is not valid. Okay, this entry is not valid because of the time. So 4 is here. I want to see by 4:30, although like I know the entry, the market is until 5 p.m. okay, so whatever, but 4 there will be very like big moves, and I didn't realize the time over there. I set on a very bad moment to, okay, the last hour, let's see like this how it looks like. Okay, that time frame, so that is 4. Why the color is this damn bad? Yeah, so this is the move I was afraid of on the 4, like last hour move. I didn't realize it gonna stop me out for sure. Maybe this fair value can be a target. Okay, again, why I'm not putting below this low? Because if I'm wrong no matter where I put my stop loss, so I'm willing to take that loss also. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting here because this is something that if I'm wrong about the fair value here or fair value here, you see like the fair value that tapped here went until that far. Okay, that could have been my mitigation entry or something. Like I could have mitigated. That's 14 handle, that's $280 per lot. 2 lots is 60. Okay, 560. So I could have mitigated the entire loss by utilizing that entry. I missed it, I took it higher, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm expecting still the last hour will be a bullish run. Okay, let's see what if I get stopped out first, or from here market can send higher. Because it has created so much liquidity before people can, you know, like close the chart or go. I'm expecting those liquidities will be triggered. Now the next I have to keep on is on this. Okay, on this, and I hope that is not the previous 15 minutes bearish fair value. Okay, no, that is not there. So let's see, guys, let's see. 4 p.m. move. It, I think it will stop me first and then it will give me the move. Like that's what I'm hoping right now from the market. Okay. The only reason is because of the 4 p.m. The first candle will be a very volatile candle, and it's very close to my stop loss as well. So if I get stopped out, this is a bigger loss than the previous one. However, I will keep an eye how market reacts from this area. As I said, the time is not allowing me to continue trading, but I want to just keep an eye. Okay, like why it's coming out, why it's coming out all black, all like this, and this one I will put as back. If it can go bit higher fast than the 4 p.m. move, I might be still in the trade. Okay, but there is a huge move coming, huge. Okay, I will keep an eye on this candle as well, just to check the middle point. Should I actually move it? No, it's okay. If I hit the stop loss, I'm happy to be stopped out over there. It's telling me, like, everything is telling me to move it lower. Okay, this is so this fair value, because of the closing hour. Okay, if it was, this move was during the PM session, like early PM session or something, this fair value would remain unfilled, just because of that. It's sitting way below the breaker. Yes, I know it's until that far, but still, just because of that. Now where market is doing all these things, it can easily come lower, and now, okay, I was saying like now it can stop me out, but as I said, like everything is telling me to move the stop loss below that area. It's okay, I will keep it as it is. 4 p.m.'s move is happening, like right after this candle, the next candle is 4, so 3 candles. Okay, 1 2 3, first bearish, second bearish, 4 p.m. If it can come lower on this fair value, I will place 2 lots over here. Okay, because of the 4 p.m. and I am expecting the last hour market is going little higher. Okay, beautiful. How big it will be, that is the case. How big it will be, that is, do I still have the limit to hold it? Sell stop I'll put at the CE, but I don't know, like if I have the daily loss limit. Oh yes, I have, I still have, so I have to put below the CE of that candle. Let's see, like this candle, how far it can trail, but I'm still hoping that market from here, just a tick more, because a week can still cause the damage to me now. Yep, yeah. So let's see 4 p.m. move. uh, these are, none of these are valid entries. Okay, do not copy, do not try to take the entry. I'm just looking into the market, like I'm expecting Friday last hour, what happens on the last hour. That's what I'm trying to see over here. Okay, oh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come lower, so I will have no regret. Come lower, I will have no regret regarding that stop loss. Otherwise, I will be so pissed off. Come lower, please. Below that level. One more time. Please come below that level one more time. I will have no regret. Yes, now I have no regret. Still I have regret because that's the lowest it reached. Okay, I want to see below that level. Come below this, please. I don't want to be someone who got stopped out tick by tick and then market is trying to go higher. I don't want to see that. Yes, now no regret. Okay, either way I would have been in the losing side. So what I was expecting on the Friday last hour move, I was expecting that it will reduce the wick. Okay, all this you can see it's all because of that Friday last hour move that I'm trying to revisit or retest. Let's see, like if that is what happening on the market or not. Okay, on the so many, let me just take off that execution levels. It's very distracting and disturbing. So for now, that's the 44142. So let's see, next move is higher or lower. I'm still expecting like the last hour market will expand higher so that it can create, like, reduce the daily candles size and it can keep the daily hues fair value gap. Okay, so let's see what happens, if it happens or not. Did it came back again inside of that? No, it did not. So many lines, so many things just to read the price. Okay, why I said this little piggy movies. Okay, Clash Royale, come on, pigs, pigs. You see this? This was one of the most disturbing, distracting character on this game. Okay, Clash Royale. This one. You see, 93%. This was very disturbing and distracting. When it came, I was a hog rider, like 2.6 hog cycle player. I was a very good 2.6 hog cycle player. I was using that card as my win condition. When this thing came out in Clash Royale, I don't know like why there is no good picture of that, but let's say like when this thing came out, it's like the pigs or small hogs, four of them with the same elixir cost or same cost. I don't know if you have played this game or not, but because of this, I had to switch from Hog Rider to this. Okay, I had to create another deck regarding that one as well to play the game. Okay, I hope you guys know Clash Royale, but if you don't know, that's why like the little piggy, it became part of me during that moment. Okay, like see, like Hog is down, Piggy is up. All players who were playing this from the Hog, they switched to Piggy. Okay, little pigs. So yeah, I mean that is where it came, the piggy move or ping pong move, however you want to say it. Yeah, I mean that was the case. Where is it sitting right now? Okay, tomorrow sorry, not tomorrow, from next week I will try one thing. I don't know how like how much I will be able to deliver that thing or not, but I will try the top step X 50k account. I will take 2 of them, okay, like since I have already 3 express funded, I don't know if they will allow me to take 5 accounts over there or not. I will try to take 2 accounts because that will be total 5 accounts. However, 50,000 account I'm not willing to hold or willing to keep for longer, because I want to move to like 100k is a good sweet spot for me, so that I can calculate the daily loss or risk percentage. 150k is the highest they are offering. I have 150k, 100k, and I have a 50k account, but another 100k is on the line as well. Like another 100k I have to pay for the express funded credential they will give me, but that there will be a problem regarding that. The problem is I can only have 3 express funded accounts at a time. So that 100k I still have time until March, March 28 or something. I can keep it the way it is because I completed it recently. So if I pay before that date, I can still use that. So before that date, I'm hoping one of my express funded account will be offered or will be transferred to live funded account. Okay, if they transfer one in live funded account, I will try the new 100k as my express funded account, and still I will have 3 express funded, 1 live funded, which is 50k, 100k, 150k as express funded or something, and 1 live funded account, whatever account they offers me to move to the live funded. That's how my account will be distributed over there. Now after that, I'm planning to voluntarily close my 50k account from top step, because that is holding the potential of getting larger allocations and larger amounts. So if I can get that, I will try to do more live streams and execute live trades regarding that. And every time, okay guys, every time when market is at all-time high, after taking the all-time high liquidity which was here at that level, every time when it is taking that, I don't know what was that range I was looking during that moment, but whatever it is, this sell-off is expected, this thing is expected, because on the weekly level as well, market is doing nothing but consolidating. As you can see, this is what happening. Okay, once market went above the all-time high, which was right here, look at all 3 candles, the body, the wicks. However, like this is the range market is trading for last 3 weeks. Okay, even on the 15 minutes time frame, it looks something like this. Okay, all the price action is happening inside of that area. Okay, mostly because on the week, I'm showing you on the weekly, so I'm disregarding the weeks as well. So if I take the weeks, this is how it looks like. The high, if I take that, this is how it looks like, the all move over there. Okay, this is the range market is trading. Now it's a huge range because it's weekly, but at the same time you have to keep that in mind, that you have to be very careful around this. On the upper side on 15 minutes, I have no reference. See, like literally on this, from the highest to the lowest it reached, nothing over here, not a single bearish fair value from this move. Yes, I have a very small, like this green candle, I green line, I had a very small bearish fair value over there. Okay, That's the only fair value from that until this, inside of that range. Okay, so market is consolidating, you have to be very careful, take your profits to the most obvious levels, try to risk less. Remember, like the entry I have uploaded on my channel on that Asia opening trade that I had shared, that day I didn't trade anymore at all. The whole day I was busy. During London session, I felt very tired to even sit on the computer. I slept. My express funded account, I had some profit, I tried to do something here. I have given back my profit, which I usually don't do, but I have to, like, I have to stay awake until at least 9:30 Australian time. Okay, it's like 8:11. I have to stay awake until 9:30, and after that I have to go out. I have an appointment somewhere. Okay, so I have to go there as well. That's the only reason I started the trading, and to entertain you guys, I continued to take some positions to keep engaging with the price action or engaged with the chart. Okay, other than that, I had no intention to like come in live today, and I'm very busy, to be honest. Today silver bullet I didn't trade, I was sleeping the whole day. Even I talked about it in my friend's channel as well. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you have to be very careful. The whole price leg, like from that everything, that is the only bearish fair value you have. This is the only 15 minutes bearish fair value. That, other than that, here you have the first something that you can consider. Okay, like the bullish fair value that turned into inverse fair value. If you don't want to consider this one, you have this bearish 15 minutes fair value that market revisited, retested, then delivered lower. Okay, the same here. Okay, this. So during that that macro 250 to 310, okay, this macro, the entry I took, it just traded into that bearish fair value and started going lower. So if I had that bearish fair value on my chart, as you will see, like on the stream when I was executing this fair value was not here. However, for the 1 minute time frame, as I said, I was expecting first market will break above this fair value. That didn't happen at all, so that entry was not valid. I said that as well during the entry as well. I kept it because I want to see how Friday last hour works. Okay, the whole day market was going up, I was bullish on the market. So if I just traded my London session, I don't know like what was the London session silver bullet setup or something. I don't know about that also. So let's see. This is 3 and 4. Okay, so this is 4. Let's, what is this color? It's giving me a headache. I'll just put it both of the end or start, something like that. So during this specific moment, what market has done so far, I will have a look. Okay, so Asia buy side was taken when silver bullet started. Price was around this area, so buy side taken, silver bullet entry should be sell short. That's the first thing. Okay, like even that's silver bullet setup, I'm talking about silver bullet. And let's see around this leg if I have any 15. Isn't that the same leg that I was talking about earlier? No, it's above that range, so I can look for actually a 15 minutes point of interest around that area, around this. Actually there is literally nothing on this time frame also. So two things. Okay, I could have either, I don't know, like since I'm already seeing the chart, I'm not gonna say I would take a sell short and exit out here or here, you know, like below the equal lows or these equal lows, something like that. I would not consider any of those. But see the 15 minutes, accumulation, manipulation, took the sell side. What I should wait for? Market should take the buy side. So on the distribution leg, I might have looked for longs over there since my bias was bullish, and that is aligning with my bullish bias as well. This was the London's Asia sessions low. This is the kill zone low. Okay, like I'm marking on that chart. This is the kill zone low, or maybe this low. Okay, so kill zones low. This is not a swing low, so the only 15-minute swing low is here. Along with this sell side liquidity, I had this sell side liquidity. Okay, so during silver bullet, I don't know if I would make profit or if I would take a loss or something. I really don't know because I have no reference point over here. Okay, like above that, above those buy side liquidities around this area, I have nothing over here, nothing. Okay, like I don't even consider this candle as my order block or something. Yes, I can see like some bullish fair value that has been broken from this area, or some bullish fair value that has been broken from this area, but which one to select? See, like the body went here, it never went there, so I have nothing to refer me what direction should I choose. So I would consider during this sort of moment to stay with my bias, which I said I was bullish. So when market took these liquidities below this low, where is the first fair value that I can see? See, like there is no fair value here. Okay, even let me go from this swing low until that high, only this is the first fair value that should act as a breakaway gap. Okay, this one. Above that, I had this fair value, the second fair value that people usually use to trade long from here until maybe that buy side, things like that. Okay, but this fair value was sitting some like at the level where the sell side is below that, buy side is above that. Okay, buy side was already taken, the kill zone or London kill zone or London buy side. So this fair value was not a valid fair value also, like from this move to that move. Just think this way, from this until that, you see that fair value is sitting way above the equilibrium in a high like premium level. This is the only discounted fair value that I can see over here. So I would wait for that sort of move. It's after silver bullet, but I look into my London session. You saw so many trades. You saw me taking so many trades after silver bullet. Okay, so since this is my London session, I like this is aligning with my bias. Yes, I know it is not a very good move, good run. I don't know, maybe somewhere around this area or around this area I might have got my trailed stop loss hit or something. I really don't know. Since I didn't trade, I don't know. But my entry could have been from here. Once it has taken or cleared the sell side on the 15 minutes level, tapped into the 15 minutes bullish fair value, it is going higher. Now all I'm looking into a market structure shift. So maybe this can be my market structure shift, but as you can see, like there is only this fair value here. So if I take from here a stop loss where the third candle's low, so this had to be my stop loss, not this one, this had to be my stop loss. If I took, yeah, it didn't hit over here, but the way market reacted over there and the fair value created, I would literally let it go. And this is my honest opinion. Okay, I'm saying, like, looking into the price, what I might have done during London session, when market traded above this high and it has created multiple fair value, this is where, see, like what I say, listen to me carefully. This fair value I might have entered from the 25% or whatever it is, even from top, I don't know, but if it's a big fair value, I look for 25% level. So I might have entered from that fair value. But if I entered from here, I'm not gonna say my stop loss could have been here or here. I'm gonna say my stop loss could have been here and I would get stopped out after this stop loss. Okay, I'm not saying I have taken this entry. since it didn't stop me out, I'm even ignoring this one, the price based on the price action. I didn't trade, I don't know what could have been a possibility in my mind, but I got stopped out because of the price action. It came lower, it stopped me out. From the same upper portion of the 15 minutes fair value, it started going higher. It created a very small fair value gap. However, I would not take entry here because I would wait for a market structure shift above this high or this high, because you see, like when market was coming lower at this stage, I have no swing high to give me a valid market structure shift. Okay, why? You see, like liquidity grab, I'm waiting for a valid swing high to shift my market structure. It can be on either that high or even this swing high. Okay, so here market was not shifted, but when market created this high, came lower, respected this bullish fair value, started going higher, broke above, gave me two more bullish fair values. This should act as a breakaway gap, and this is the entry gap. Okay, so either from here I would enter one more time, stop loss again below the breakaway gap slow, target nearest liquidity. Maybe this high could have been a area where I could target it as my first partial, but since it's not giving me 1 to 2, I would look into this last bearish fair value gap. This could have been my first target, and I don't know, like based on the price action, how far after the target I have moved my stop loss, maybe below this breakaway gap again. So what is it? When market was going there, it has created again above this swing high, this fair value and this fair value. Okay, so this should act as a breakaway gap. So in break even, little bit profit, this may be my level, or maybe middle of this or lower half of this, maybe my trailing stop loss. Market didn't actually come until that fair value, so either I was in a like I got a better partial on the other half, or I got a stopped out somewhat around this area. So that could have been my London session trade. Okay, so one loss and then maybe from here. Okay, but this is me, how I look into the chart when I hit a stop. Since I was not there, I'm not gonna say on silver bullet it took the buy side, it delivered you sell side. I have no reference point, so I might not have taken that entry. As simple as that. Yes, I saw like market is respecting that fair value, coming lower, below that it created two more fair values, so I could possibly do something like this if I was there. Look for the OTZ. This is the OTZ, only this portion of the, so either from this 6-2 level or on the upper portion, this is the fair value. So from that area I might have entered into a short trade if I was looking into the market that way. But since I don't have the higher time frame reference over there, I would leave the let the silver bullet play out, reach the market where I'm anticipating that there can be a possible reversal. That area has been anticipated or triggered. After that I could have looked for a long setup. Okay, like whatever, I'm not gonna say I would hold until the all-time high, this that Asia sessions high or the London, like wherever the relative equal highs are, like see like this high, it's like exact equal, it's not even relative equal, but by that time it's I think 8 AM or something. So as I'm saying, since I was not in the market, I don't know exactly where I could have taken my profit. Like first partial, I'm pretty confident about that. Above that high, this is the only area from where market can reverse, so that is where I could have put my first partial. And maybe the second one, since there is this fair value gap that previously sent market lower and it was partially filled, above this or at this low, above that high, I might have closed all my position, things like that. I really don't know, since I was not there, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so yeah, it is what it is. Now fake breakout, remember what I said? first candle closed above, immediate next candle came, even this one, okay, closed above, immediate next candle, put it back in, closed above, immediate next, put it back in, closed above by a tick, immediate next, put it back in, it went lower. The proper move happened here because it went until that far. Now it never came back to that fair value. So this one was, you could not utilize here as your first fair value entry that I was taking. However, close proximate entry, like if you, when you saw this, it's coming here, you might have clicked it or not, I really don't know. On this move again, what market did? Liquidity, market structure, or liquidity, market structure. First fair value should be breakaway gap, and this fair value should be your entry. However, same thing, market never came back to that fair value one more time. Okay, so from this area, and also it's 8 AM, so there is no valid entry during that time until 9:30. When you are trading the London session, forget about London. So a lot of people may be trading the New York AM session. When you are in your chart, this indicator, if you don't have it, I can suggest it, but it's up to you. If you are good with marking manually, you can do that. So it's the ICT kill zone pivot point TFO, this one, trade for OPP, 10,000 people are using it currently. This is the indicator. If you want, you can use it. Okay, when I started using it, it was something like 335 people or something was using it. Now it's 10,000 within last 6-7 months or something. You can use that indicator, because the one you can see on my chart usually, that is this code I'm customizing. Okay, like I'm customizing for myself. However, once you use that indicator, here time zone, it says America, New York. They might have updated it or recently added it. Before, this option was not there, so it's better. I think it automatically adjusts the time zone. If that is not the case, -5 is what currently going on, I think it automatically adjusts because it didn't change anything over there. So now it's even better. Okay, like America, New York, even better. From here you can either remove the text or keep the text. The opacity, however, I would like to keep it something around 90. Like the higher you put it, the lower the opacity is. Okay, something like that. Even I don't need the London Asia text inside. So that is it. Asia, New York, I don't need the lunch time to be shown in my chart. These are the kill zones. Okay, you can see over here 2 to 5, 20 to 12, then 9:30 to 11, and these are the kill zones. Now kill zone buy side, kill zone sell side, pivot point, lot of the you go, like if you need pivot point, show pivot level, things like that, high, day, low, they have added so many things now, because the one I'm using, it doesn't have that many option. And also I have, as I said, I'm customizing it for myself, so I have removed few options from here as well. Okay, that code I haven't actually updated over here because I have removed this and this. I don't need all these things. Anyway, I will update it later on. But for me, I have less options over here. They have added more options. You can utilize that as well. Like you can see so many things over here. It was not there before. Okay, so many. So whatever it is, customize it, keep it. Just mark the high and low of the kill zone. Okay, this is the kill zone. It's not the intersection. Okay, before New York AM session, mark on your chart like this: the 6 AM to 7:30 AM liquidity, the high and low. 6 AM to 7:30 AM, the high, the low, you can see around that area. Mark it. You want to see that market has taken at least those highs, if not the previous session or previous day, whatever it is, those highs you want to see at least those. And around that area, if you have any point of reversal, you can look for that sort of. So when will you look into that? From 9 a.m. sorry, yeah, so in between 9 a.m. to 10:30. So here, as you can see, it has taken the buy side, it didn't take the sell side of this specific time window. Okay, like the 6 to 7:30, this specific, this was the sell side there during that moment. Along with that, you can mark the Asia session as well, as I'm saying, like nearest, whatever the nearest possible. It has taken all the buy side. So from 9 to from 9 to 10:30, this is where you look for your market structure, liquidity grab, market structure shift. Your liquidity has been grabbed from multiple levels. Here this low is valid for shifting market structure. Shift happened, fair value here, you could either enter from this fair value. A stop loss had to be above that high because 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle. So this is something I might not consider at that level, but if you have considered, this is the fair value you would enter from. If you are looking into an entry like that way, that high must have to be covered, because 1 2 3 candle. If you don't want to be this sort of conservative, like this way, you can go even higher if your stop loss allows you to do that. For example, if you put here, this is 19 handle, which is with one lot $380, with two lots that will be $760. so if that is what your loss limit allowing you, or that is how much you are willing to risk, you can enter here, put here. If you can risk more, that's a safer area to put. Okay, this high or that high, like whatever, a safer area. But this is a must, like you must have to cover that high. Even if possible, I would cover these specific order blocks. I'm not gonna say this is high probability or low probability. I would at least cover the mean threshold by 1 or 2 ticks. So 22 handle with one lot, that's the stop loss it's looking like. Now you can take partial depending on how many lots you are taking. You can take partial at the most obvious levels, like these 3 equal lows are the most obvious. Also look into your higher time frame, 15 minutes, if there is anything that can send market higher or not. That can be a possible level. The original is here and here, the Asia and this. Now every day it will give you this big move, do not expect that. So that's why taking partial is important. Either you could take partial, this is like 61 handle guys, this is 1200 plus with one lot. Okay, until this far it's 2000 plus. You cannot go that high, okay, that long, or keep it keep it until that much, because there are some 15 minutes fair values around these areas as well. So it could have sent price higher from there as well. So you cannot expect that it will go every day like that way. But your liquidity market structure, you should look inside of this window. Okay, if it aligns with your bias, like it has taken all the buy side liquidity things, this that a lot of things, you can expect. Also it's Friday, so you can expect that market will create the bullish weekly candles upper week or something, which is market currently doing. Okay, on this side, look, let me remove all those time windows so that you can see the bullish week. Okay, this is the bullish week that it is creating at the moment, and I was expecting that it will not create a huge week like this. It will go higher, take the buy side that I was anticipating, then finish the day around that area. Anyway, so Friday we are, after taking the daily, I clicked into the wrong chart here, after taking the daily swing high or the all-time high liquidity, market started going lower. So that high liquidity was taken here on the 1 minute, the thing that I was showing. Where was that? Here. Okay, see, the all time, like all the liquidity, then it is giving you the market structure shift inside. So this sort of trade you can take, even though it was bullish, still it delivered for that thing. Okay, these are some things. Okay, I don't know, like I have not traded too much New York session, but when I first started, these were some things that I had to look into, like the 6 to 7:30, 6 a.m. to 7:30, this liquidity, and the 9 a.m. like you are not entering into a trade at 9 a.m. okay, you are looking into a liquidity grab between that and a market structure shift. So from 9 to 10:30, this is the window you are looking, like it's 45 minutes window or 3:30 minutes candle window. Okay, that's what you are looking into. 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 90 minutes window. So you are looking into the highs and lows between that. You are looking into a liquidity grab from either the high or low, and then a market structure shift. And if you have the bias and idea regarding where market can go today, that is where you can utilize it the most. Okay, this thing will not happen every day, but what I'm saying is you are looking into a market structure shift inside of that window. Okay, this is the New York AM session, you can look like that way. Let's see, like on the previous New York AM session, what it has done. Yeah, so this is the AM session, and 7:30. Okay, where is the mark? 7:30 and 6, something like this. Okay, so low and high at 9 to 10:30. By that time, what it has taken so far, the sell side, look. So this time frame, okay, market has taken the sell side first. Along with that, this was another sell side. Yeah, it didn't take this or even the Asia session. We are looking into mostly the this window, sell side and buy side. It has taken that. This is the 9 and 10:30 window. At 9:30, like until 9:30, I know there was a news, there was something else as well, I don't remember exactly, but whatever it is, the wicks are saying that. But after 9:30 or in between that window, it has taken those liquidities. The first market structure shift happened, like you are entering after 9:30. So from this area, either above this side that I can see, or since you are entering after, so this is a high that is valid for sending the market higher. So if you are even entering from this, okay, since there was this fair value that you might have missed or something, okay, if you are entering from that fair value, a stop loss again, like this might have been stopped you out at the very tip of it. But if it does not, if you have like kept it somewhat around this area or something, then you might be safe. But it delivered. Okay, I'm just showing you the delivery. Yes, you might have been stopped out if you just followed that. Or let's see the mean threshold. So yeah, like even if you put a tick or two below the mean threshold, you might have been stopped out with that move, but it eventually delivered to the buy side as well. That's what I'm trying to show here. How you manage your things, I don't know, like if you found that, that's providing. Okay, I'm saying that those things, okay, it has provided. So you can look into this. I didn't look into that much, and nowadays the only reason I'm sitting during the New York time is because I want to like see those things, like how it is working. Okay, the other day it has delivered buy side, but before that it might have stopped you out or something. Let's see here the previous day, it's mostly consolidating, so the highs and lows will be roughly between these two, this to this, something like that. Okay, this is 6 is here, so these are this, market has taken the sell side. Look, it has taken the sell side, okay, from the that time frame. This is already the 9:30, so I'm looking into the liquidity graph between 9 until 10:30. This is 10, and market structure shift in between that. So it has taken the sell side, even here as well, taken the sell side. Now this high is valid for shifting the market structure. Shift happened, although I can see like it was previously traded, but that is the only option in between that and maybe this option as well. But for that you must have to cover like first fair value, second fair value. So if you are entering from here, you must have to cover the first fair value as well, okay, if it is a breakaway gap, whatever it is. Let's say you entered, you did missed this one, you entered from there, okay. Why I'm saying this is two fair value gaps. So first one should act as a breakaway gap, second one should act as your entry gap or something, or the regular, or simple, forget about everything, just take the low, take the high, discounted, that fair value is in premium, disregard that, enter from here if you can find an entry, okay. Stop loss at the low or below the fair value gap candle, target the liquidity that you can see close nearby, you can target that, or take some partial around that area, hold the other thing, it has later on it has came back and stopped you out. So entry from here, take some partial here, it didn't went all the way for the buy side, but you have found your delivery. Now this is the reason I mostly look into 1 to 2, okay. Now this 1 to 2 is very close to this equal or relative equal, I might have extended until this high also. As you can see, like there is this first fair value as well, so maybe above that, this is where I have put my take profit or partial level, whatever it is, like take something off, remove the risk. By what do I mean by that? Either in break even or multiple fair value gaps again here and here, so somewhat around the low of the fair value, whatever, remove the risk, okay. So same thing, okay, it worked here as well, 3 days back to back, in between 1 day because of the news, because I know that time there was a news, okay, yesterday, day before yesterday, there were news as well. So it worked multiple days. Yeah, you can look into your chart, you can back test, like I'm not willing to hold it any longer, it's nearly 9 AM in Australia, and I'm willing to go outside by like within next 30 minutes or so, like by 9:15 I have to go out, drive 10-12 kilometers, and yeah, I have an appointment with a guy, so I have to meet the person regarding my own software thing, okay. So yeah, I don't know like how much I was able to help you guys, and yeah, it is a sudden live stream. I was coming here just to stay awake until that 9:30 meeting that I have, and yeah, just to be motivated, focused. I actually, okay, so by the meantime, did it actually, hold on a second, let me check, where was that? Okay, no, I thought like this move happened when I was talking all those things, but that move happened like market has already came to its last breath until Monday. So I mean Sunday midnight, of course, but we don't trade on Sunday, right? We trade on Monday, so until that time we must have to wait. And so utilize your weekend, guys. Before I go, the zero, HB, hey, what happened? What do you mean by HB? I don't really know. I don't really know the zero, brother. Welcome. I'm seeing you maybe after a while now, but welcome back. And yeah, I mean, I was expecting something like this as a continuation for the buy side, but it's better since it didn't take it. I will wait until it revisits that area, you know, like on the daily, what it has done so far is it is creating this bullish fair value. Okay, the daily bullish fair value. So inside of that, in 15 minutes I will look for some possible reversal points. I have already some in 4 hours as well, but inside of this leg, below this liquidity, the possible reversal or the best area that market can reverse from is like after taking these liquidities, this one. Okay, like come on here. Why? From this low until whatever the highs are, that's the breakaway gap that was unfilled, or that should be unfilled during that move. It was unfilled, or first fair value. This is the second one. Usually this is also like, this is a breakaway gap too, because it was not completely filled, but this is a better one because it was not filled at all. Okay, it was partially filled, but it was not filled at all. So this is the area I will be keeping my eye inside of that daily fair value. Now I have already anticipated, and this fair value is also sitting inside of that daily fair value's midpoint or consequent encouragement. So yeah, until market does that, because I'm not seeing anything here. Yes, I have something over here as well, like I have this 15 minutes fair value that can a possible reason for market to go higher, but first it has to go inside, take maybe this liquidity, and I'm expecting, like, since there is not too much to find resistance or support, I'm expecting it will come until these liquidities inside of the daily fair value from maybe the CE, because that's the 15 minutes breakaway gap, and I will put it as fair value, but I know it's also a breakaway gap because it was partially filled. Okay, and it broke the structure, it created new fair value. So break of a structure, it's going away from that area, or even if you consider here after the revisit, it came back again, it again broke the structure, went away from that. So this gap is, that's why it's called break away. Okay, like it's breaking away from that area. That's the reason. So yeah, both of them are ultimately breakaway gap, but since this is the liquidity I'm expecting market to take on Monday and Tuesday, maybe the next week can take it, like the whole week can be the bearish week. Let's see. When it is taken, I will try to look into the trades for long setup again from these areas, because it has created or left nothing here. Okay, nothing except for liquidity. So for retest or revisit, it must have to come until this for here, and for continuation I'm expecting that as well. Let's say market didn't come here, or market is not willing to respect this bullish fair value. Before that, I want to see from wherever the level is, maybe it can come on top of this fair value gap, it will go back into that 15 minutes bearish fair value, then it can continue lower, disrespect the daily fair value gap, and eventually give us a bear move until it fulfills its target from these sort of areas. Okay, all these areas, because that fair value, if it is broken, next time if market is coming lower, it's not coming to like respect any of these things, or revisit this sort of fair value gap anymore. It's coming because you see, like, this daily breakaway gap is still unfilled. Okay, and that's the reason market will take the sell side. Maybe from here it can again start to go, but this is a very, like, this is still relative equal highs. I'm looking at it as it's not completely taken yet, price is not done with its upwards move. Like, look, every time it went higher before a retracement, it is going by a significant amount, even the lower. Okay, see, like this was a daily swing low. When market came lower, it went by a significant amount, then it started going higher. This was a swing low. Look at the fall below that level. Okay, like how far it went, then it started. Here it's just this much, like 1 or 2 handle tick, whatever. I'm expecting this will be respected and market will go higher one more time before it wants to reverse or something. So that's why I'm going to bully. Game over, game over. Okay, hello. Hello brother, how are you? Game over, game over, game over. HB. Okay, I got your point now. Maybe there was some, you are watching from your mobile phone or something, and the emojis are not appearing on this YouTube because some emojis are different. By the way guys, see, I'm on the trading view. Now let's say I am willing to point something at this one's end, like if you are using a Windows, okay, this is a tip for you guys if you don't know it before. You see, like here I have breaker block written, but I want to, let's say, put a emoji. Okay, now here I can put emoji in two possible ways. One is from going to this emoji section and put like this sort of things. Okay, like click this, put here, things like that. Okay, this way, and look at the size of that. Okay, so you got my point. That is a distracting things that way, but I want to put inside. I have no way to put any emoji here. So on the Windows, you can hold your Windows key, press the period button or dot. Okay, I'll so Win plus the dot key. Okay, like wherever you have the period button, and above that period button usually there is a greater than sign as well, that key. Okay, press this key, it will bring up your emoji. Now why I'm showing you this, sometimes there might be something. Let's see here. Okay, this is my liquidity. I will put my liquidity like that way inside of that line, or sometimes maybe I'm like, even I can readjust the size as well. Okay, or I'm looking for something like keep an eye on that area, that's my eye. Okay, keep the target, that's the target, things like that. I don't know guys. Okay, even this, that, whatever. So you can use the Windows shortcut to utilize your levels over here. Okay, that is one thing. Like hold the Windows key, press that dot key, it will come, like bring your emoji. You can have all the emojis, like whatever. You can even search, let's say money. Okay, if you search money, dollar sign, this, that. Okay, credit card, lot of things, whatever, like whatever related to. Even you can change the tones as well of the certain, like this hand, see the color is changing. Okay, whatever, I don't know, like this might be helpful. That's why before I go, I'm just showing you guys. Okay, so yeah, I think you enjoyed those losing entries, whatever I was anticipating. Next time I'm not gonna push into a trade during Friday based on the speculation, because yes, I know I had so many sell side resistance, like resistance that can send the market lower, but I was speculating or thinking that last hour it will give, like it is a big fall. Okay, so last hour I was expecting a retracement back into the range or something, but it didn't do that. So it is what it is. But if you want to see the same thing on other days, the last hour move, you already know about Thursday or something. This is Wednesday, that is AM. Where is the PM session? 4:30 PM. Okay, this is the day, like we were looking into chart, or I was in a live stream or something. This is 15 minutes chart. So where is that opening price? Okay, from here 6 and 4. So this day market was bullish between this area. Okay, I cannot go back to 1 minute, but it continued higher over there as well, the same way it continued lower today. I think the same thing. Okay, I'm looking into Friday. What the hell, I am marking the Wednesday, because that is the weekly. what's happening right now, guys? So on this Friday, on this week, what is the week? January 19th. Let me check the weekly candle on last time. I'm sorry guys, I'm just bragging, I don't know why. I'm looking into this week. Okay, so the whole week market was bearish or what's happening? Weekly starting on Monday, finishing, so not this one, right? Okay, that's the one. I choose the very best week, like that's the only week that had the lowest possible upper week over there. Okay, so I'm looking from that level. This on the daily, this is the one. Market started on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this Friday is what I'm willing to look. I hope that data will be available even on the 15 minutes. So Friday started, okay, Friday started here. This is the last hour. It expanded higher, the last hour continued lower. So this sort of expansion, okay, this Friday, this is 1 minute, let me show you the 15 minutes. This is how it expanded. Okay, is it all Friday? Yeah, so no, this is how it fall. It expanded here on the last week's Friday or whatever the week was. It expanded the last hour, okay, in the PM session. See this 3 p.m. after the 3 p.m. move, it was falling. It was falling. So after the 3 p.m. I was expecting a higher expansion. It expanded just with one candle and the wick this much. Okay, it didn't even go for this liquidities. When it has taken these liquidities, traded back into the fair value, it came below those liquidities, but it didn't take all these. Okay, so it had created the lower wick, it had created the higher wick, and then the body, whatever it is. The same thing I was expecting here, that didn't happen. So Friday, okay, look, this is Friday, this is Thursday end or somewhat around this area. This is already Friday on the lower. Look here. Okay, Friday started, market was going higher the whole day. It started coming lower the last hour AM session, or during the lunch, whatever it is, it retraced back to that fair value. Then it continued lower for those liquidities one more time. Here as well, I was expecting like the Friday. What is 15 minutes here? Okay, so I messed up there as well, I guess, because Friday it was going higher, it expand. Yeah, exactly the same thing. Okay, so by the PM session, like before the PMs, it was higher, it went lower. Even before that last hour, it retraced back, then continued lower for the liquidity. So around this area, when this was happening, it came lower. I'm expecting it will continue higher one more time and grab this liquidity. Okay, and if not those, all of those, at least these recent levels, it didn't take any liquidity, it continued lower one more time. So this Friday it didn't provided what I was expecting. Okay, as simple as that. So yeah, I mean, what it is, I was wrong. I'm happy to accept that. Thursday, Friday, you see, like this Friday, let's see what happened here. The previous Friday as well. Okay, so Friday here, see, this is somewhat the Friday. Okay, market first created the wick on the lower part. Okay, this is all the week. Friday opened where, let me mark, if it's going above your head, let me mark one more time. Thursday, Friday, this is 12 AM, so I can mark the midnight open as well. This is the opening price. Whatever market came lower, this is the daily candles week. Market the whole day traded higher, took all the buy side, but the last hour, okay, the PM session, especially from 3, like after 3, from here until the closing of the day, in between that, it came until this far. It has taken pretty much like that is where the day finished, but it has came very close to these swing highs, these swing lows as well, to take that liquidity. After that, on the next, on the daily, okay, market was bullish. See, it was bullish for those moments. It traded into the bullish fair value, it traded higher, everything. But the last day of the week, we can expect a higher week, okay, like the last moment retracement. That's what I'm expecting on this week as well. Like at least it will go and take this sort of liquidity or something before finishing. Market closed there, okay, this is the closing of today's market. No more trade, it's done, okay, 5 p.m. done. So I was expecting the exact same thing here, so that it can create the week longer on the lower side and body shorter, because I'm bullish, okay, that's the only reason. Anyway, this is the same thing. It didn't happen today, it will not happen every day. I have already got the proof by looking into the week before as well, like the lowest week that had a very small upper week over here, okay, like this one. This is a weekly chart. So this Friday it didn't retrace much. It's the exact same thing we are looking here, okay. It has created a bigger week, but it didn't retrace and recover that week by much. So market opened the weekly level, opened here, it finished here, okay. I was expecting this finish somewhat around this area, so that the bodies are somewhat, you know, like this sort of thing, maybe at least until this far or something like that. I don't know, like I was expecting things like that. That's why in 1 minute I looked into, like, whatever the highs I have marked, look, this is the high, okay, this is the high, or this is the high. So I was expecting this sort of internal liquidity will be taken before the market closes. Yeah, and that's why I looked into a long from whatever area I have anticipated during that move, and then got stopped out with this bigger move or something, or maybe this move, I cannot remember, but whatever it is what it is. This is not something I trade every day, so I can be wrong, okay. So yeah, I mean, thanks for being with me, helping me pass the time. Okay, this was a time pass, to be honest. By the meantime, I spent some of my money to do so. Yeah, so yeah, until next time, take a very good care. I will try to come back with some videos by the end of this week, because I'm a bit busy, guys. I'm very busy. I'm not even trading much on my accounts, so stay with me, bear with me. Once I'm done with my job, like my personal works, I will come back with even better contents. You will understand a lot of things, like those 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. the liquidity, the 9 to 10:30, these sort of things I'm back testing, okay. I'm testing how it works, especially what was the bias during that day or that week, things like that. Everything I'm trying to figure out. If I can find something better, I will give you better things that is not working for me, I will not give it for you, okay. Just bear with me. So yeah, until next time, take a very good care, and bye bye, okay.